Hello and welcome to Crypto Bible. My name's Oliver, and in today's episode, I have some epic and very interesting news. It's going to be a little bit related to the metaverse. It's the Microsoft acquisition of Blizzard / Activision. Anyway, more on that in a moment. So if you are someone that loves crypto, you're just coming into the space, or maybe you're an investor already, go ahead, press that like button for me, and subscribe and hit the notification bell icon on so you never miss any of our new news pieces and all of our other content as well, so you can be at the forefront of everything that's happening in the crypto world. Let's check a look at the market on crypto and see how it's doing at the moment. Let me bring that up for you. Right, so first of all, let's have a look at today's CoinMarketCap website. I'd love to have a little look first, just to see what's trending, what's the biggest gainers. So we've got Luna, we've got Gaming Shiba, and Web3 Inu as the top 3 trending coins. Biggest gainers were Patron, PSY options, and LAT token. And then the market itself, we've got a little bit of a green, 0.46% on Bitcoin. Everything is in the red, green. It's no sharp moves here or there at the moment. Let's get into this news then. First article I want to go through with you. Let me get it up. Okay, here we go. This one's from the BBC News. Sony slides on Microsoft Activision Blizzard tie-up plan. So on hearing the news, Sony shares have slid, have dropped. This is big news. And if you think about this, all a play for the best metaverse. Who's going to make the best metaverse? Let me know in the comments below. Okay, so shares in Japanese technology giant Sony have slumped in Tokyo trade after Microsoft has said it plans to buy mega games company Activision Blizzard. The deal worth $68.7 billion. For us Brits, that's £50.5 billion. And it's going to be Microsoft's biggest ever buyout and the largest deal in gaming history. This is massive, the largest deal in gaming history. Will someone break that in the future? Probably, but at the moment, this is the biggest deal. It would see the US firm owning popular gaming franchises, including Call of Duty, who doesn't love that, Warcraft, and Overwatch. All those games have massive audience base, don't they? The deal would be a major step forward for Microsoft's Xbox gaming brand in its battle against Sony PlayStation. It comes after a year after Microsoft has bought another influential gaming company, Bethesda, for $7.5 billion. If you like Fallout, the Fallout games, then you'll know Bethesda. So buying the troubled but successful Activision would turn Microsoft into the world's third biggest gaming company by revenue, behind China's Tencent and Sony, making a major shift for the industry. Now, Microsoft said that this deal would help it grow its gaming business across mobile, PC, and console, as well as providing the building blocks for the metaverse. There's that term again, we keep hearing it, metaverse. The purchase of Call of Duty Maker comes as Microsoft is also aggressively expanding its Game Pass subscription service. Chief Executive Satya Nadella said, "We're investing deeply in world-class content, community, and the cloud to usher in a new era of gaming that puts players and creators first and makes gaming safe, inclusive, and accessible to all." In the battle for popularity with gamers, Sony PlayStation 5 is widely seen as having the lead over Microsoft's 4th generation Xbox models. In recent years, Sony strengthened its network of in-house games and delivered a string of exclusive hits, including its Spider-Man franchise, which has left its US rival playing catch-up. The Japanese firm is also a pioneer in virtual reality, and this month teased some details in its next generation headset. Anyone play any Sony PlayStation VR headset? Or maybe you prefer the Oculus Rift? Let me know down in the comments below. However, it faces tough competition in that area from non-traditional rivals such as Facebook, Meta Platforms, which is investing heavily in metaverse offering. Sony Group shares 12.8% lower in Tokyo on Wednesday, which helped to pull down the benchmark Nikkei 225 index by 2.8%. Wow, just on this acquisition. Right, let's get into the next article. So this one's CNBC. Sony shares tank 12% and Activision $68.7 billion tie-up plan. So investors fear Microsoft's acquisition will bring more competition of Sony's PlayStation division, take away key games from the Japanese giant platform. Again, we're hearing those names. Call of Duty, unbelievable franchise. to acquire. And one analyst said the market's overreacted with the 12% stock drop, and that Sony will continue to pump out blockbuster games due to its investments in gaming studios. Just quickly, if you are a gamer out there, are you Sony or Xbox? Let me know in the comments below. I always find that interesting to see who prefers what. See how many comments win out there. Sony, again, we know this 12%, it fell on Wednesday after the announcement. And it says that for some time, again, Sony's been ahead of Microsoft with its portfolio for first-party games. But now they've got Activision, Blizzard, and Bethesda that we know. Things could start to change. There could be a change in the balance. There is no doubt that this deal weakens Sony's position in the market. Piers Harding Rolls, Games Research Director at Ampere Analysis, said in a note published on Wednesday. Whether or not Activision Blizzard's content is progressively made exclusive to Xbox platforms and services, inclusion of new releases into Xbox Games Pass for several major games franchises, including Call of Duty, will undermine Sony's third-party business. Sony's benefited from the ability to negotiate timed exclusive content for Call of Duty, but this, of course, will now be under threat because Microsoft now own those IP rights. Again, we see this overreaction, question mark. So we got to remember, Sony has been investing heavily in first-party exclusive content for some years, which has allowed it to bring exclusive hit games such as the Spider-Man and Last of Us, great game, to the PlayStation. And meanwhile, it's been investing in virtual reality again this month, which we heard from in the other article, didn't we? Sony will continue to push out blockbusters. There can be no doubt about that, Toto said. Serkan Toto, the CEO of Tokyo, Japan-based consultancy Kaiten Games, said. I think the market is totally overreacted in Japan today. Sony in itself is no stranger to acquisitions, albeit nowhere near the size of Microsoft. That's the biggest one in history so far. Last year, the Japanese firm swallowed up a handful of small studios, including Valkyrie Entertainment and the maker of hit game God of War. Toto said Sony will likely hunt for further acquisitions. Well, they kind of have to now, right? It's about one-upping. Microsoft have got the biggest acquisition in history of gaming. Sony have got to do something. They are big players. So Sony can, of course, fight back. They still have their own top in-house studios spread around the world. PlayStation remains a powerful brand in gaming, and acquisitions are in the cards for Sony as well, he said. Well, we'll have to wait and see what happens. Right, next article. Okay, this one's from TheVerge.com. Again, about the Microsoft acquire Activision Blizzard for that whopping sum. And I'm just thinking of all the games. Diablo, however you want to say it. I think it means devil. Great games, huge games. Microsoft acquiring Activision, Call of Duty, World of Warcraft, Diablo. We know 68.7 billion. Far in excess of the $26 billion Microsoft paid to acquire LinkedIn back in 2016. And it's Microsoft's biggest push into gaming, and the company says it will be the third largest gaming by company revenue. Man, this is huge news. And it says down here, Xbox Game Pass has now 25 million subscribers as Microsoft continues to acquire studios to boost the subscription service. Now, imagine the metaverse comes in. You've got your favorite games, Call of Duty, World of Warcraft, and you've got, meta platforms I've got there, Metaverse. We've got maybe Disneyland, we hear that. We've got Microsoft. Where are you going to go? People are going to go with games that they love, right? Surely that makes sense, in my opinion. And this is just my opinion. You're going to go where you love, your favorite game. Who plays, Call of Duty, Warzone? How many people play that? Loads. The more people they can get on their 25 million subscribers at Xbox Game Pass, when it comes to the metaverse, they are going to have a huge bargaining chip to get people into the metaverse that they're building. I want to hear from you guys. Let's have a chat about this. Put it in the comments below. Who's going to make the best metaverse? Who's going to get, maybe not the best metaverse, but who's going to get the lead? Are you thinking Microsoft now, where before you may be thinking meta platforms? Let me know your thoughts, everything about this in the comments below, because this is a big play from Microsoft. Here we are investing deeply in world-class content, community and the cloud to usher in a new era of gaming that puts players and creators first and makes gaming safe, inclusive and accessible to all. Satya Nadella, we heard that in the other article. But this is another little bit of information we haven't heard, and that's why I've included this article, because there's been a little bit of rumor about the Activision Blizzard company, and they go into it a little bit here. It comes after months of sexual harassment claims against the Activision Blizzard. Last July, California Department of Fair Employment and Housing sued the company for promoting a culture of constant sexual harassment, and more employees have started to come forward with more allegations of sexual misconduct ever since. And the company reached $80 million settlement with the US Equal Employment Opportunity Commission in September. And that settlement is being appealed, and reports indicate that 40 Activision Blizzard employees have reportedly exited the company since last July. So we've got a picture of the gaming leadership team. I'm not going to go through all the names, but it's there if you want to pause the video and just check them out. In fact, I'll zoom in a little bit for you. Phil Spencer, he's the top dog there. Now, Microsoft doesn't detail exactly how it approached solving those issues. The company says they will continue to serve as a CEO of Activision Blizzard for now, Bobby Kotick. And Kotick won't remain once the deal is fully closed and the transition period to Microsoft, though. Spencer, formerly head of gaming at Microsoft, is now the CEO of Microsoft Gaming, and the company says Activision Blizzard business will report directly to Spencer. As a company, Microsoft is committed to inclusion in every aspect of gaming among with both employees and players, says Spencer. We deeply value individual studio cultures. We also believe that creative success and autonomy go hand in hand, treating every person with dignity and respect. And we hold all teams and leaders to this commitment. We're looking forward to extending our culture of proactive inclusion to the great teams across Activision Blizzard. You try saying it quick. Okay, Microsoft deal comes nearly after the Bethesda deal. ZeniMax Media, $7.5 billion. We touched on that in the other articles. So it looks like they're making moves. They're going, right, who makes the best games? Come on, they're saying that in a meeting. Who makes the best games? Let's go and buy them. Because I'll tell you what, when the Metaverse comes around, people trust and love games they already play on their consoles. To make the switch over to the Metaverse, you have these games. You've got the cards. You've got the cards. So they acquired Bethesda. Now they've got Activision Blizzard. What are they going to do next? Who's going to buy what next? Let's have a look. I just want to have a quick look and a quick chat with you about what games they actually do. Check this out. Okay, guys. So before we wrap up this story, I wanted to just go on this because when we think of Activision Blizzard, we immediately think of Call of Duty. But guess what? It's got Crash Bandicoot. That's what I was trying to get the picture up. Crash Bandicoot, massive. And these games that stand out. Candy Crush, again, huge. Diablo. We've got Guitar Hero, another massive game. I'm scrolling through these ones stand out. Overwatch, again, massive. Skylanders, Spyro the Dragon, StarCraft, World of Warcraft, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, another one. And I just pick out a few of these, but there we have it. It's absolutely huge. It's a huge acquisition, the biggest in history so far. What do you think about it? What are your thoughts? Does this change your mind about which organization is leading the race of the metaverse? Is now Microsoft ready in the lead? Is Meta behind them? I don't know. It's exciting times, especially for the gamers out there and especially for the people that are thinking about the metaverse and what's happening. We're going to see more acquisitions from other companies making moves. But this is a huge move. What do you think about it? Let me know in the comments below. As always, throw me a like, get yourself subscribed to the channel, hit the notification bell icon on so you are aware immediately of breaking news stories, and it will help you on your journey, whether you're investing in crypto or you're just an enthusiast and you want to know what's happening, when it happens, and be first to know. So that's why hitting the notification bell icon is good. As always, thank you ever so much for joining me for today. Put all your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll see you on the next one.